My uncle doesn't use anything on his beard, and he's got a great big one. Inevitably, anytime I talk about beards, whether it's a video, whether it's a social media post, or oftentimes even in person, I have somebody that's going to come out with some distant relative or person they crossed paths with that has a beard, and in their mind, it's a great one, and that person takes pride in doing nothing to their beard. It's all genetics, it's all man, just letting it grow. And to me, I can't shake how strange that is. Now, I'm only talking about my perspective on this. That's all I can do other than invite you guys to share your perspectives down below in the comments. But I'm going to share my thoughts on this concept of being proud of having a beard and doing nothing to it. And I will be fair as possible here. Of course, do I have bias? Yes. I need to introduce myself to explain that bias. My name is Dan C. Bearded. I've had this YouTube channel for almost 5 years now, and I am absolutely passionate about helping people take care of their beards. I believe that that can translate in so many areas of life, whether it's just feeling confident and seeing yourself in a different way, standing up a little bit taller, but maybe you start taking care of your beard and really care about the water you're drinking, about the ingredients going on your face, and then you start thinking about the food and your exercise and what about your body wash and everything. It really can translate in a great way. If that sounds like good to you, please hit a thumbs up on this YouTube video and consider subscribing if you're not already. Shout out to those returning subscribers. So to really break this down, right? I will always get these comments and I don't mind them. I'm trying to rationalize my thought process on them and I want to work through it with you guys. Somebody shares that whether it's themselves, but most times it's someone that they know, is proud of never taking care of their beard. They don't wash it, they don't use oils, they don't comb it, they don't brush it. It's just a great beard because of genetics, because of their manliness, right? That to me is simply saying I am proud of not taking care of this area of my hygiene. And I don't get that. I don't see where that translates anywhere else. I don't hear other people being like, oh dang, you got that new deodorant, Dan? I have an uncle, he doesn't use any deodorant. Or I have an uncle who does not wash his head hair. He takes pride in doing nothing to his head hair. He wakes up and that's what he's got every single day. No matter if he sweats, no matter if he gets dirty, that's my uncle right there. Uncle Frank. It's always Frank too, by the way. It's now sober. It used to be drunk Frank, now it's sober Frank. But that's a whole different story. But I just don't get that. Where is the source of pride in not taking care of yourself? Where is the source of pride in not trying to have the healthiest and best beard possible? I'm lacking to understand that. And oftentimes I think people associate taking care of your beard as like a girly or feminine trait. And I think that's absolutely bogus. I think, of course, taking care of your beard can make you look better, can give you a new confidence. But let's set that aside. Let's put looks away from this. What about it actually feeling better? Not being as dry, not being as itchy or brittle. Isn't that something that we should all want? What about the smell? For someone that does nothing to their beard, you're getting food, you're getting saliva, you're getting the environment, the earth, all right here. You should wash it, right? There's got to be something to that, and I don't get that pride of not doing anything. And maybe there's some angle that I'm missing and you guys can share, but I do think it's just that for some reason we've attached that as a manly trait, right? Just like you get a cut, let's rub some dirt on it. I don't take care of my beard, I'm a man. And I think we got to break that. It should not translate anywhere else. Now, when we're talking about beard care, there are some things that we do need to acknowledge. There are genetic outliers. There are people that just are statistically not normal, and that goes for every aspect of life. I believe drinking enough water is so important for your beard and your health. It helps my energy, it helps my digestion, helps my skin, so many things. There are people out there that can function at a high level with not a lot of water. They're genetic outliers, right? There's people out there that I know that have never lifted a lot of weight in their life, whether it's like physically lifting weights or doing a job, and they're jacked. They popped out of birth as like diesel and strong. That's an outlier. Most people do not get there, right? There's a lot of people that are unbelievably smart, but they don't put any work or effort into it. That's an outlier. We do not want to simply teach the exceptions. We want to go over the rules. We want to go over the majority, the average, and then we can acknowledge there are some outsiders, there are some outliers, right? And that's awesome. If you can have just an unbelievably strong beard by not doing anything, kudos to you. I think doing stuff can help many aspects, but that's great. A lot of us, actually all of us, let me set it like this. All of us have a ceiling of our beard potential. Genetics are real. Genetics are the biggest factor of what you can do with your beard. No argument here, never has been, never will be. However, to reach that peak potential, most of us need to do things like drink enough water, lower our stress, try to have as good of exercise and diet as possible, but then also things like washing it with proper optimized beard wash, using things like beard oil to get in there and nourish it. Those things are really important for being able to reach that absolute potential. Combing your beard to exfoliate and get blood flow. I mean, I could go on and on, of course, but I do believe that every step you take helps you reach that genetic potential. And if you're not doing anything, you're just kind of capping yourself and limiting yourself. Even if it's higher than the average person, I guarantee there are still things you can do, or your Uncle Frank can do, to help reach that beard potential. And I think the biggest thing to end on with is I think they're scared to try stuff because they know they would like it. And if they like it, they're going to have to keep it up. They're going to have to break that like toxic image of like, I'm a man, I just rub dirt in my beard. And they don't want to go down that route. They don't want to be the thing that they had made fun of for so long, even though deep down they're like, yeah, it would be kind of cool for my beard to look nice. Yeah, I would like to smell pretty manly and have like a cologne type smell or a mint smell. That does sound kind of good, but they could never admit that. I'm just going to leave it at that, you guys. Everybody knows someone that can fit any kind of box that we want to paint. I don't know why we're painting boxes, but that's just the way it came out here. We can have an exception for every story. Let's focus on the things that we enjoy, that we like, and if somebody does make that comment, I never counter back to them with anything negative. I'm just like, hey, that's awesome for your uncle, man. Kudos to him. Most of us aren't that lucky, that kind of thing. And I would encourage you to do the same. But I don't think it hurts in general to have this discussion, to think about perspectives outside of our own. And I can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments. Keep it kind, keep it professional, keep it mature, of course. And then, do you have any questions? Was there something I said where you're like, this keeps ringing in my head, I need him to explain? I promise I will. Just leave a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching today. My name is Dan C. Bearded. Please stay bearded and stay positive.